Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Capricorner. I am Natalie, spelled Natalee, and I am here to do your reading this week for Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 10th House Stelliums, Saturn aspect heavy charts, whatever is giving you the Capricornian essence, affinity. Actually, everyone should be watching these Capricorn videos just in case it could resonate. Everyone has Capricorn in their charts somewhere. Everyone has Saturn. So it could be very helpful and useful to watch these regardless. Okay. So Capricorns, I'm like actually sort of shaky, and it's very strange because that only started when I tuned into the energy. So I don't know what this is going to be about, but I'm like jittery. I'm like nervous about it. So I don't know. I hope you've all been having a really decent or great Capricorn annular solar eclipse, because what I'm getting from this, thank you. Yeah, what I'm getting from this is that this is like a whole new life for you Capricorns. This is a whole new life. Whole new life. That's what they're giving me. It's a whole new life. Okay. So that's going to mean something different for all of us, because I am a Capricorn as well. But hold on, they're telling me to stop talking. Ooh, the Two of Staves. So this is about partnership. This is about who you're partnering with, who you are talking to, who you're relating to. The first card straight out the gate is very telling. Very, very, actually they're telling me this is there. Okay. Very, very telling. This is actually going to be the birth card. This is the kind of like how I do the daily readings. If you guys tune into the daily readings, the first card is going to be the stamp of everything, the energetic stamp and signature of the rest of the reading. So this is really all about partnership for you, Capricorn. You're starting like a whole new life in the realm of partnership. And when we have that, when we have this partnership, and I mean, they're giving me partnerships. So that could be romantic. It could be business. It could be familial. It could be friend partnerships. It could be, it could even be an enemy that you're turning in, if you're like some of you are neutralizing an antagonistic relationship with someone you perceived as an enemy, and you're both kind of growing through this. And now you are going to come into partnership. And here's the thing about that. They're telling me that this might be for just one of you. They're telling me that you don't have to understand how it's all going to work or how everything is going to be. This is going to unfold over the next 6 months. This is just the beginning. Okay, thank you. This is just the beginning of this partnership. So let's go ahead and see what the next message is. Oh my, is this the 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is the 10 of staves. Did I show you? I think I did. So now we have 2 stave cards. Now here's what's interesting. This partnership is going to be a huge release for you. It's going to be really, really crucial in unloading some huge burden in your life. So for those of you where you're neutralizing your enemy and you're going to like actually be in partnership with this person, it's the burden of that antagonism. It's the burden of feeling hateful feelings, and it's the burden of feeling anger and like, what do I do with this anger? It's the burden of having the conflict, having any kind of conflict with someone. So for some of you, this is like, if this is someone you already know, this is your difficulties with that person being released and let go of, and done, it's over, and you guys are both having this bright brand new beginning, a whole new start in your relationship. For others of you, you're meeting someone new, and this person is kind of, I don't want to overread this, but for some of you it is kind of true, where they kind of are like the answer to your problems, because I do see an unloading of all of this burden that you've been carrying by yourself because of a partnership. Okay, let's get the next message. Strength. Wow. So this person gives you immense strength. Now, when strength shows up, it's because it's needed. So it could be for those of you neutralizing an enemy, and it's hilarious that they're putting it this way. It is going to take some strength, because whenever the Strength card comes in, it's needed. It's very much needed. You might have to be courageous in some way, shape, or form about this partnership. You might have to defend it. And I wouldn't get too caught up in that, okay, Capricorn? The decisions that you're making in your life, about your life, and who you're with, and why you're with them, what you're doing in these different partnerships, you know, this could even be, I hate to say this, but it's going to be true for some of you, an ex, or, you know, maybe bad blood with family, or a business venture that went, you know, and we're not talking about people that we need boundaries with, who are narcissists or anything like that. I'm talking about other reasonably healthy people that that the relationship and the connection is evolving and changing, because you are both evolving and changing, okay? So this could even be, you know, this could be anything, but when it comes in, or when something about unloading this burden, it will be difficult to do, and you will need to use your strength to cultivate patience, or whatever is needed in order to get what's worth it in the end. And like I said, I feel like you're having the pressure and anxiety about how is this going to work? How's that going to work? And getting all the details. Don't worry about that. This is just the beginning. This is just, maybe even for some of you, making that decision to change the nature of the relationship, or making the decision to partner up with someone. Okay, so how this all happens and the hows, like, it's all going to be revealing itself over the next 6 months. Okay, guys? So for those of you where this is a new partnership, there is something challenging about it. And we're going to pull clarifying cards in the extended to get more information about all of this. But there's something difficult about it. So it could be either, it's not timing. No, it's not timing, because this is like the time. This is the time right now to start this. So it could be a challenge. You might have to make a decision of doing this partnership over something else, you know, but whatever you're contemplating about the partnership, you have to keep in mind that this burden is something that you've been carrying by yourself, and that this partnership, however it's manifesting for you, is going to release that. It's going to be releasing a major burden for you. So the first thing that they're giving me is that for some of you, you've been doing everything by yourself. You could be like a single mom. And so, you know, it could be that you meet someone who you can kind of recognize, because you're on the Watch Natalie channel, so you're evolving and you're getting better at using your intuition. You're getting better at spotting the people that are, you know, projections of your own negative characteristics and traits. And you know, okay, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know, so you could be picking a great person now, where you maybe weren't picking great people before, or whatever it is. You might meet someone who does look like kind of not the answer to your problems, but someone who could greatly assist you, you could do life with, or you could do something with, whether it's a business or even just friendship. If you've been carrying this big burden of just dealing with life alone and not talking to anyone, not reaching out, you know, Capricorn energy, it's so solitary. I'm going to have major coffee tongue. Solitary. So for some of you, this is about reaching out to other people and not keeping it all within you, which, by the way, check out the comments below, because there's great people on the Watch Natalie channel. If you, this is like your first Natalinian experience, I love my community. Like, this is intensely amazing. I love my people. So check out the comments and get to know everyone here, and, you know, make friends and just be nice, of course. But, that's what could be changing for some of you, where you're finally reaching out and sharing the burden of the pain, not in a way that's unhealthy, but in a way that is helpful for both of you. But there is some difficulty with that. There is some, it could be an obstacle, but it's like, you know, there could be distance. There could be something where you guys are really far apart and you can only talk on the phone or only FaceTime or something like that. Because with this Strength card, I am getting that there is something that's oh, you know, they're telling me to stop talking, to pick the next card. What is it? Another major arcana card, Judgment. There's a decision to be made. That's what it is. There's a decision to be made, and it's going to make a, here's the thing. You're going to have to be brave. That really hit someone just right now, because I felt it. You're going to have to be brave about this decision that you make. Whatever decision this is about this partnership, you know that it will help you and your life immensely. Yet you will have to be brave in making this decision. Now, here's the thing, guys, is that what I don't want you to do is get lost in explaining your decision to other people. They don't have to understand it. They just have to support you. That's it. If you love me, you support me. You trust me to make good decisions for my life, okay? It really comes down to that, because what I see here is you need this partnership, Capricorn. You need to reach out to other people. You need to make friends. You need to allow someone to help you. You need to let people into your life. And even though it's going to be difficult, there is something about this where there is you do have to sort of defend it, but only to maybe to the world. And yeah, you just have to defend it you just have to stand strong in your position and just give that energy off to the world. And then the people that start asking you or criticizing you or, don't understand in a judgmental way, don't devolve your energy into trying to get them to understand your point of view or trying to get them to understand why you're choosing this partnership. So this could be, for some of you, it's going back to an ex who has grown, who has matured, and who has been reaching out to you and been consistent and really showing you that you are their priority, that they are interested in you, and that they are consistent with their attentions that they're putting onto you, and really committed to showing you how they've grown, and very authentically mournful, crestfallen at whatever bad happened between you two. Yet everyone in your life is trained to hate this person forever and hold them to the past. This is a big deal, guys. We're not in the past anymore. This is the future. We are done with the past. Capricorns, you are being catapulted into the next phase of your life. Sorry, there's a squirrel eating this huge orange. And he's just going to town on it. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is a huge, major next era of your life. I'm sorry. I got to get a picture for you guys. I really want to show you. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I love squirrels. I'm going to talk about your life more in a minute. Hold on. Okay, because I just had to show you guys. Oh, it's so funny. I wonder if I can show you now. We're going to talk about your life again. Hold on. I promise. Almost there. Okay, I know my phone's super old and tiny, but it still works well. Okay, I think I can show you guys. Okay, hold on. I just want to show you this little dude. Look at how adorable he is. That's for someone. That means something for someone, maybe. Okay. Anyway, back to your life. So, see, now he's gone. Now he took the little thing and ran away with it. So I'm glad I did that. So this is a huge new era of your life, Capricorn. And you have to own it. You just have to own that. And not okay, let me put it this way. Explaining your life decisions to other people is part of the past. Poof. New decade. Okay, new you. Okay. It's gone. Let that go. Let it go. Let it go. Because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I know you want people to support you and everything, but listen, you've already been carrying some huge burdens on your own this entire time, Capricorn. So if this partnership is going to help you in that and make your life easier and better, why wouldn't they be happy for you? You know, why wouldn't they be happy for you? Why wouldn't they support that? There's going to be a reason, okay? You're going to know that reason. They're going to have their reasons why they don't understand, or why maybe it shouldn't be, or what have you. They're going to be there. But here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to make your decision, and whatever decision you make, to stand in that confidence, to stand in that, like, really stand up for your choice, like really, you know, but just to the world, not to people, not to other people, not to family, not to friends, not to coworkers, to yourself. Once you get yourself right, once you organize how you feel about it, and you make the decision with yourself, it's like, just flip the switch. Because the judgment, it's like the last judgment. It's the last decision. It's the last choice. It's the last, okay, they've died and they've gone up. And that's when we pull out the whole movies of your life, and you get to tell, what have you learned? You get to tell what you made of your life and how you feel about it now that it's over. And you judge your life. The final judgment is not about God judging you. It's you judging yourself. It's a work well done, a life well lived. Or was it? Or was it, Capricorn? That's what's at stake now. In this solar Capricorn eclipse energy, February is going to have so much in Capricorn. Okay, this Saturn and Pluto is good. Okay, so this is Capricorn time to shine bright like a diamond. So whatever this judgment is, whatever this decision is, whatever it has to do with, I want you to commit to it. I'd rather you take longer to really weigh it out. Really play all the different potentialities to the end. Okay? And this is where the strength comes in. It's about okay, well, it's a little bit different, but in the traditional tarot, she's looking into the eyes of that lion, that beast, and it just purrs. It just, okay? So it's what this has to do with is conquering yourself in order to make the right decision. You're going to be put to the test, Capricorn. You're going to be asked to leave something about yourself behind. Leave that in the past. Conquer your own, it's either primal human type stuff, or it's negative thinking, or it's, bad habits, or it's indecision, or an inability to take a decision. It's something. There's, with this strength energy here, there is something that you will have to get over about yourself in order to make the right decision. You're going to have to leave something behind with this strength card. It is conquering some, hold on, they're giving me something here. There's something that's been controlling you. There's something that's been controlling you. This is almost like devil energy. How interesting. There's something that's been controlling you, or not really, not quite like the devil where it's been controlling you, but it's been, it's something, it's not as dramatic or as serious as the devil card. With this strength, she has this lion, okay? So let's say you have a pet lion and the lion runs the show. The lion dictates who you date, when it eats, when you eat, when it goes out, when it, all of that. This would be about domesticating that lion and showing that lion, proper authority and who has the proper authority, and that you won't abuse the power of authority, and that the lion's still going to get everything it wants, just as it works best for you, because it's too big of a burden to appease your inner lion of all of these crazy demands. And for you, Capricorn, what you've been demanding of yourself is to take on the burden and to shoulder this burden. Okay. So just let something good happen to you. Just let it in. Just let it, whatever. But you're going to have to get over something in order to let that happen. So this could be, let me give you guys some examples. This could be, maybe you have a lot of pride in regards to money and finances, and someone comes along that wants to really help you with this, and you're like, not in a million years. But they're like, why, what are you talking about? Like, you can pay me back later or whatever. And you're like, oh no, I can't have that. I can't, whatever. Let them help. You'd have to, and funny that it's pride, that I picked pride, because the strength is that Leo energy, which can be quite prideful. So for some of you, it's something like that. For others of you, it's really the burden of being able to relate to other people. It's very, it's very sad because Capricorns are so lone wolf people, So for some of you, it's getting over that, getting over your, they're telling me a lack of some of you have a lack of self-confidence in relating with others, so you don't even try. That's for someone out there. Some of you out there where it's like you reject it before it can reject you. They're giving me another one. For some of you, this is workaholic stuff where you are a workaholic and avoid personal relationships because you don't want to be rejected. So it's like you reject all relationships before any of them have a chance to reject you. So it's like, I'm working. I can't meet anyone. I can't socialize. I can't do anything. I'm working. I'm working on my special project. I'm working on my day job. I'm working on my schoolwork. I'm working on my creative project. I'm working on, it's a total, and then you will have to overcome something about that. You'd have to overcome that. You'd have to overcome whatever is leading you to that, and make a decision to make your life easier for yourself. There is something here about making life easier for yourself. With this 10 of Staves, it's something is trying to come through to you, Capricorn. It is going to be something that will require you to get over something within yourself that makes you uncomfortable. It will require you to be adaptable, and it will require that you be comfortable with not having all of the answers right now, straight out the gate, right off the bat, and knowing how everything is going to work out and how it's all going to end, because this is going to keep, Uranus is going to keep working on us for a bit. So there are still things that we aren't sure of or that we don't know. With Mercury retrograding, when was that? Halloween. Okay, there were things that we didn't know. So now that we're in this end of December energy, there should be more things that you know now about the situation. So if you think back to October and your confusion leading up to that Mercury retrograde, you still didn't know certain things. There were still things that were more hidden. So now you have enough, and you're going to have enough to know the direction or the person or, the situation. Okay, but this is just the beginning, remember, Cappies. So you're still going to have more that's going to come to light. You're still going to have more to think about and to plan and to do. Oh my God. They want me to pull a card underneath the 2 of Staves from this deck. So let's just see what they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8 of Cups. Holy moly. Okay. So they're just really re-emphasized. They really want you to know that you will have to walk away from something, and it is emotional, in order to walk towards this partnership, and or someone else will be walking away from a relationship to walk towards you. This is a big deal, guys. And see, listen, if other people, if someone else is walking away from something huge to be with you, okay, that's like a big deal. Like, you will have to maybe overcome feelings of guilt and feeling guilty for everything and feeling pressure, and it could be, however this resonates with you. But with this 8 of Cups, what they're showing me is that you or the person you're connecting to in this situation, someone's realizing what what they really want and what's really meaningful to them. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from materialism in order to gain higher knowledge, in order to amass wisdom, the Eight of Cups leaves, he walks away from those 8 cups because he wants the 10. So he's not holding on to the 8 of Cups and trying to get 2 more cups. No, they're walking away from 8 full cups. So what was wrong with those? And I'm still shaky and jittery because there is this whole layer of anxiety and nervousness, but it doesn't feel like anxiety. It just feels like nerves. Something about this is like nerves. Okay. So, it could be this person. Okay, I mean, honestly, it could be like everyone in the situation, like you and this other person. And I do get just 2, like there's just 2 of you. So one or both of you could be very nervous. Okay. But this is about, so they're like leaving something behind. They're totally, you or this person, actually it's probably both of you. That's what they're giving, is both of you. Ooh, this is making me like, ooh. But you guys are both leaving big things behind, okay? Leaving this behind, leaving something huge behind. It could be relationships. It could be materialism. It could be a situation. It could be an arrangement. They're giving, hold on, what is this arrangement? Some of you or this other person, you guys could be walking away from previous arrangements, like other structures that you set up in your life, that you set up to do or to complete or to partake in, and you're walking into a whole new life. Like we're talking, this is Capricorn eclipse energy. Okay, you're in a whole new life now, Capricorn. Whole new life. Okay, whole new life. And so what that means is that you're walking away from a whole different life. You're walking away from your old life. Look at him. Look at him. He's got this look on his face like he ain't looking back, So you're walking away from a lot that's already been set up. Like you already put maybe 30 years into setting up your life a certain way. Or maybe you're just walking away from something that is a structure, a situation that's already set up a certain way. It's like walking out of a fully furnished house with everything inside, food in the fridge, furniture, paintings, mementos, everything, and letting it go, like letting people ransack the place, letting the government come and take stuff, letting everyone just, you literally walk away from it, not worried about anything that's going to happen to it because you're not invested in holding on to that anymore and living there anymore, and walking into a whole new house with all different stuff, new stuff, and new food in the fridge and different food in the fridge, or, whatever. And it's like that walk. It could even just be across the street. It could even, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you'll have to, think about that. Think about, they're so funny. They're showing the whole little cartoon now. It's like, if you're walking, if they told you like you had to walk across the street, leave your whole life in this house behind, entering the whole new house and a new life across the street, but you can only take what you can carry. You can only take your little, the Fool travels light. The Fool travels with like, what's like a little, what's it called? It's like his little wallet. Let's just say it's a wallet. It's a little wallet. He carries only what's in his little hobo bag on his stick wallet thing. And like, that's all he has. It's like all he needs. See, right there. And then he just jumps off the cliff. But you have to have the confidence, Capricorn, that, oh my God, we're already at 30 minutes, that you have to have the confidence, Capricorn, that once you walk out that house with just the valuables, you're like the real valuables, or whatever is most precious to you in that little wallet, that you'll make it across the street without getting hit by a car, entering your new house, entering your new life. Yeah. Okay, my dears. If this is truly resonating with you, you are invited to join me on the flip side in the link below in the extended version, where I pull clarifiers and details into every single one of these energies. So we will take a look at the Two of Staves and get more information about this partnership, who this is. We will get more information on the Ten of Wands that'll tell us either what you are releasing, okay, or what this other person is releasing in terms of burdens, like what burdens you can expect to be relieved. We will zoom in on the Strength card and give us clues and helpful insights into how we can be stronger and, you know, whatever we need to know about being able to conquer ourselves or being able to leave behind what no longer serves us. We will also take a look at the Judgment card. We will take a deeper look into this energy in terms of what does this decision have to do with, and what do we need to know about it? What are the obstacles? What are the, you know, pluses? You know, just anything that wants to come through message-wise. And then we will take a look at the Eight of Cups in terms of what you or this other person is walking away from or walking towards in the partnership and relationship. So we'll take a deeper look on the flip side in the extended. Link is down below. If you'd like to get specific information on this, if this is really resonating with you that way, feel free to book a personal reading with me, theartigan.com/shop. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, guys. So I love you all forever. And whatever happens, I am with you. I am sending you all of my good photons. I want all Capricorns to make it. I seriously do. I want the world to be run by Capricorns. So I love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.